T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Turkey sandwich, T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Where are you? Do I have to refresh the page again? Let me refresh the page so I can pull up everything so when the comments start coming in. Let me see here. The computer, I don't know what happened to my stream, but it as you can see, it blocked. And let me just reset up everything. I'm going live. It shouldn't be as unlisted. I'm waiting for the video to come up so I can see you guys' comments on the desktop. Just one moment, please. Hey, what's going on? Thank you guys for coming back. I'm resetting up things. It's kind of counterproductive for me starting early to have things set up because now I'm going to have to reset up everything all over again. So I don't know what happened. That was really weird. It just stopped. I thought it was something on my end. So testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, Ollie oxen free. LA, are you there? Present. Okay. Sound check is sound checking. Sound check is sound checking. Let me get my survey up. I ended up closing the survey without saving it. Oh man, I wish that didn't happen. I gotta do better. Let's see here. Let me put in the comments. Welcome in. Or how did I have it set? I have move. And let me put some cows in the chat. So what I'm doing is resetting up the framework all over again. And continuing as usual. So I put there in there. Welcome. WLCON. Welcome in cool peeps. Welcome in my cool peeps. And let me put this in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let me find my happy face. Thank you guys for coming in. I'm resetting the surveys up and getting my pins ready and everything. I put thank you for pressing the like button and push send. Let me pin this to the top. Welcome in, guys. Good morning. Welcome back. Thank you so much for returning back to the show. Obviously, something went wrong on my end, and that's what happened. So I'm going to get the survey set up as well. Thank you so much for pressing the like button. It really means a lot. Do you like watching Power Rangers? I spelled that right. Why is it underlined? WATCHING, Power Rangers. And then yes, no. I had put Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Like watching Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Mighty Morphin is Mighty Morphin, MORPHIN, Power Rangers. Do you like watching Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? POWERRANGERS. Question mark. I have yes, no. I watch other Power Rangers. I watch other Power Rangers. I'm getting the survey set up. I watch other Power Rangers. So there we go. Survey is set. Oh, get out of the way. I don't put that in there. Push close and start poll. Welcome in, guys. Good morning. Welcome back. Let me go back to the top so I can read the comments. Let's see here. Eric and Jason were all cast members that, oh wow, are you serious? Why aren't many people talking about that? I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. They were real life brothers? I didn't know that. Wow. Thank you guys for all the new people who have come in here. If you don't mind pressing the like button, we were streaming really live. We had a house full of people and my stream just stopped, so I had to restart. So if we can get the momentum back like we had it, it was really fun. We had a house full of people in here. We had people in here getting ready for school. It's amazing. We had Tarsus in here and he's delivering all the fun facts about Power Rangers stuff you probably didn't even know. Some of the stuff I didn't even know, or it was brought back to my memory. You know, if you don't think about it so long, it almost seems like you will forget. It's not necessarily that you forgot, it's just because time goes on. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel. That really means a lot. Thank you so much for contributing to the platform and giving of your time. Thank you so much, y'all, for your support. So we have things in addition to what Tarsus was saying. If Benji comes back, he also talked about the Power Rangers and how they pretty much got their start from overseas. And then it was incorporated over here in the States, but they had to change it up to fit, you know, our theme and stuff. That's what we're going to talk about, in addition to the description by way of Wikipedia. There is this in the description box, there is a link, my friends, my cool peeps, where it's a Wikipedia link. So if you want to watch it or read along with me, you can. I had no idea that there were obviously multiple tabs of Power Rangers by way of Wikipedia. I typed in Power Rangers this morning, and that's a whole separate tab. But what I'm reading from is the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Thank you guys so much for supporting and liking the live stream. So just to what's going on, guys? Thank you so much. What I'm going to do so we all could be on the same page in reference to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, I will be reading like the introductory portion of it from Wikipedia so we can all be on the same page, because Wikipedia, I like Wikipedia because it's like my golden compass to gauge, to find information in the studying aspect. That's pretty much what I really like Wikipedia about. It gives me a loose-based timeline, so if I want to dive deeper, I can kind of stay in some type of chronological order. So yes, it's like a concordance. That's how I treat it as. So yes, to an extent. So Mighty Morphin Power Rangers MMPR is an American superhero television series that premiered on August 28th, 1993, guys, on the Fox Kids programming block. You guys remember the Fox Kids network on TV? Good stuff. The show adapted stock footage from Japanese television series Kairuku Sentinel Zaruger, 1992 through 1993, which is the 16th installment of Toei Super Sentai franchise. The second and third seasons of the show drew elements and stock footage from Gossi Sentai Deranger and Ninja Sentai Karen Cougar, respectfully. The series was produced and distributed by Saban Entertainment. I do remember seeing Saban Entertainment every time it went off. It was neat. Yeah. Moo to you too. Thank you guys for coming in. I'm gonna put a couple cows in the chat. We've already did the cows in the chat song, but you're more than welcome to put cows and stuff in the chat throughout the time, or your favorite emojis throughout the live stream. I have no issues with that. For me, I'm going to add a few cows in the chat just because I like seeing them in there. Good mercy. So let me jump down to the bottom here. So we read a small brief history on the Power Rangers and how they became who they are, because they use a lot of imagery and stuff from overseas. So let me go to the bottom. We read seasons 1 and 2, and that was really fun. It was like a whole epic movie, but once again, season 1 really had me. It was like I needed my popcorn for that. We've got cast and characters. Ooh, cast and character section. Now, did we read that? I don't think we even made it that far because we were just conversating in between time about the Power Rangers while I did go back and forth to the Wikipedia, right? Yeah. So, we have casting characters. Jason Lee Scott, the first Red Ranger of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, also known as MMPR, and the first leader of the team. He wields the Power Sword, pilots the Tyrannosaurus Dinosaur. Man, those names are so cool, aren't they? The powers, the Dinosaur or whatever. I liked all the names. So I'm gonna take advantage of this prompt I have that's on my screen so I can answer to make some fun questions. So let me take advantage of this. So what I'm doing is typing a question on here that you can participate in if you want to. Let's see. Which Power Ranger did you want to be? Which W, if it will allow me. Now I know my fingers aren't that big. I'm not pressing all those letters. Hold on. Oh my goodness. So I'm typing it in. Which WHICH Power Ranger POWER Ranger do you want to be? To be or not to be? That is the question. So let me get that out. Which Power Ranger do you want to be? Woohoo! Which Power Ranger do you want to be? And let me push done and change that to a color. Oh, look, I can pick colors too, y'all. Let me go with that. Push done. There it is. There's the box. That's what I was doing. I was able to ask a Q&A at the top. So there we go. If I can get it out of the way. Get out of my way, Q and answer. It's in my way. Which Power Ranger do you want to be? I want to be a Pokemon Master, you know? I don't want to be a Power Ranger. I want to be a Pokemon Master. So, a question should pop up on the screen. Which Power Ranger do you want to be? Power Rangers, Jason Lee Scott, the first Red Ranger of MMPR, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. We have, and the first leader of the team. He wields the Power Sword, pilots of the Tyrannosaurus Dinosaur, and Red Dragon Thunderzord. Man, don't that sound really cool? It sounds like some cereal, don't it? That is dope. Let's see. During Tommy's absence, hold on. He wields the Power Sword, pilots the Tyrannosaurus Dinosaur, and Red Dragon Thunderzord. That's a lot. And commands the Dino Megazord and Thunder Megazord. Dog, say some jobs for everybody else. Did y'all know he did all that stuff in the movie? I know he was the leader and everything, but for crying out loud, right? I'm like, say some jobs for... Say some jobs for the Pink Ranger, the Blue Ranger. Doggone it. No wonder they had to write him out of the script for being the lead ranger. He wasn't giving anybody an opportunity to shine. That's me just over-exaggerating, having a good time, right? Yeah, so let me move forward on and reading about what this guy is actually doing. We have, during Tommy's absence, he also wields the Dragon's Dagger and controls the Green Ranger's Dragonzord. Jason was portrayed by Austin St. John. Austin St. John. Zach Taylor, the first Black Ranger of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, or MMPR. He wields the Power Axe. Y'all remember the Power Axe? I think I saw that at Toys R Us, man. Wow. Man, I knew I wasn't going to be able to get it, so it was nice to see. Oh, you want to be the Red Ranger? Oh, amazing. That is really cool. So, I knew in general I wanted to be a Power Ranger, right? Thank you so much. I wanted to be a Power Ranger. And so, it was between, I like the color blue. But I didn't want to be the Blue Ranger because based on the powers and capabilities at that time when I was an actual child, I was like, it's not enough. I didn't really care for the weaponry and stuff. So I chose the White Ranger because the weapons and all that stuff. That's why I chose, you know? So yeah. It was nice. It was nice. It's Morphin time. Hey, I want to be a Power Ranger to this day. And you could be anything you want to be. Especially when you go order the costume. Man, you know how dope that'll be? Oh, wait. Good morning to all my cool peeps. Thank you so much for coming in, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Welcome in. Good morning to morning. Yeah, so thank you for your participation in that. I'll keep both surveys up for the time being. We have Zach Taylor, first Black Ranger of MMPR. He wields a power axe, pilots the Mastodon, Dinosaur, and Lion Thunder Zord, and commands the Dragon Zord in battle mode. Battle mode! Zach was portrayed by Walter Emmanuel Jones. Trini Kwan, the first Yellow Ranger of MMPR, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. She wields the power daggers. See, I didn't want that. That wasn't enough, man. I was like, daggers. I don't want no power daggers. Yum. That wasn't enough. So, the Yellow Ranger, she was the power daggers and pilots the saber-toothed tiger dinosaur and Griffin Thunder Zord. Trini was portrayed by Truey Trang. Kimberly Hart, the first Pink Ranger of MMPR. And the first Pink Ninja Ranger. She wields the power bow and pilots the Petrodactyl Dinosaur, Firebird Thunderzord, and Crane Ninja Zord. Kimberly was portrayed by Amy Jo Johnson. And again, I didn't want to be a Power Ranger based on my favorite colors. I was basing it on the power capabilities and the weaponry they had. So, having said that, I will continue to move forward in this wonderful live stream about Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Thank you guys for coming in, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing, and already basically setting us back from where we started. We have 10 votes of my cool peeps coming in, voting for the Power Rangers survey. This is really cool. Thank you for picking up the momentum of where we left off. Homer Simpson. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine Homer Simpson being a Power Ranger? If Homer Simpson was a Power Ranger, which color would you want him to be? Ah, man, that's crazy. Homer Simpson, isn't his middle name J? Homer J. Simpson. Nonetheless, if Homer Simpson was a Power Ranger, for some reason, I would want him to be green because those colors would look right on his skin. Green and yellow, and then it'll automatically by default make him a Green Bay Packers fan. I'm happy to hear you guys' opinions. But yeah, that's what I think right there. Thank you guys for coming in. Good morning to all of you, moo, and the moo too. Technically, we've been on here for almost already an hour. This is the second stream because the first one we had to start over. We have Billy Cranston, the Blue Ranger of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and the Blue Ninja Ranger. Also the longest lasting member of the original team. I thought it was like the Blue Ranger reminded me of those guys who are in the music industry who work behind the scenes, like doing the engineering, but he's been with the team for the longest. So, he's been with the team through the ups and downs. So he not only did the engineering, he had to pick up the slack when probably they didn't have enough roadies on the team or when they needed some backup dancers. He was there to support the crew. So that's what Tommy reminded me of. He was there forever and he just did everything when they needed to see a need, feel a need. And so he did everything. So that's what the Blue Ranger reminds me of, because he was there through all 35 episodes. So we have Blue Ranger, MMPR, Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, the Blue Ninja Ranger, also the longest lasting member of the original team. He wields the Power Lance, pilots the Triceratops dinosaur. I did like the what is it? Triceratops. Now, if I don't think so hard, I can say it. The Triceratops, Dinosaur, Unicorn, Thunderzord, Wolf, Ninja, and Blue Shungozord. Oh my gosh, y'all. Now, Billy was the smart one on the team. He was the Blue Ranger, so rightfully so. That's why his dinosaurs are so hard to pronounce. It's like, dang, how you say all that? Now, these are the spelling words we should have been having in class. You know? We should have been having spelling words that matters, like how to spell all these dinosaurs. It's ridiculous, right? This is what we need to be like. Okay, children, for your spelling tests, we need you to spell all of the dinosaurs and weaponry from the Blue Ranger. Here's your list. We will need you to spell correctly the Triceratops, Dinosaur, Unicorn, Thunderzord, Wolf, Ninjazord, Blue, Shungozord, and also the commands of the Dino Megazord. You need to learn this by Friday. I'm like, yes, teacher, I know I'll be able to pass this class. Moving forward, I say to myself, what a wonderful world. And I say to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yeah. Shell's so dizzy. Meow, meow, meow. A shoo moo moo moo, shoo moo moo da da, shoo moo 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 da da, shoo moo moo moo, shoo moo 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 da da da, shoo moo 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 da da da, shoo moo 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 moo, ah, moo 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 moo. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You've been a lovely audience. Yes, I'm accepting digital roses. Bravo, bravo, thank you. You shouldn't have. Bravo, bravo, thank you, thank you. Tommy Oliver, the Green Ranger. Now, I picked Homer Simpson. Tarsus was like, Homer Simpson is a Power Ranger. So I'm like, okay, let's take it up a notch. Let's take it up a notch. If Homer Simpson was a Power Ranger, which Power Ranger would he be? I chose Green Ranger. So if Homer Simpson was a Power Ranger, I chose him to be the Green Ranger. Homer Simpson. Da 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 da. Ranger, I would want him to be. I spelled wood wrong. W-O. God, put on your glasses. No, I put on my glasses. Oh man. Yes, Green Ranger. We've got Tommy Oliver, the Green Ranger, and the White Ranger, a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Also, the White Ninja Ranger and the second leader of the team following Jason's departure. Man, that's messed up. He wields the Dragon Dagger as the Green Ranger and the Saba Sword, Saba, as the White Ranger, and pilots the Dragon Zord, White Tiger Zord. Shouts out to Tiger. I bet Tiger, the rapper, was probably like, you already know I'm going to be the White Ranger because of the Tiger Zord, because I'm Tiger. Moving forward, Falcon Ninja Zord and White Shogun Zord with Catherine. Tommy was portrayed by Jason Frank. Dang it. This dude have 3 names and his real name. The White Ranger's real name is Jason David Frank. He's got 3 names and his real name, man. Oh, man. Thank y'all so much for coming in, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. It really means a lot. Welcome in from Denmark. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming in. I have my snacks here. I'm breathing. Thank you for the green boxes. I see them over here on this side. Homer is the Green Ranger. I guess it's official.
We have Homer Simpson right now for the Green Ranger. I don't agree with that. I think Homer Simpson should be the Black Ranger, but then he'll be black and yellow. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. You know what it is. Everything we do big.
You might be on to something, little guy.
I'm always on to something. Now I'm going to fix some pancakes.
And you better fix me some. See what I got to deal with, y'all. It's too early in the morning for this. Whew. And I'm not even going to bother to ask if they can fix me some, because they never do. They tell me, why would they fix me pancakes? I cannot be eating and talking with people at the same time. I'm like, but I'm always eating and talking with y'all at the same time. Like cereal, though. I cannot. Rocky DeSantos, the second Red Rangers of MMPR, and the Red Ninja Ranger. He wields the Power Sword, pilots the Red Dragon Thunder Sword after Jason. Oh boy, Ape Ninja Sword. Now, where did this come into play? I said, what now? I said, what now? What now? I said it was the best of times. It was the worst of times. I said it was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Now, what? Ape Ninja. Now, when we get a... Y'all remember... I don't remember Power Rangers having an ape nothing. I thought that was only in Beast Wars. I'm lost right now. And I need to write this down. When did Power Rangers get an ape? When did Power Rangers... I don't know about that. Now, this goes into the line when one of the people's like, can you trust Wikipedia? Now, for this whole Ape Ninja Sword, I gotta do my facts, which is why I'm writing it down. Did Power Rangers have an ape? Have a ape Zord? That don't even make sense, man. I'm not even spelling it right. I'm so spinning around in my head. Can y'all tell me something? They did. When did this happen? Power Rangers had a gorilla. When and where? Oh man, I don't remember that. How did it move? It was gonna be tearing up everything. Like, I picture Godzilla. No, not Godzilla. What do you call that thing? King Kong. How? Oh man, I tell you, man, I just don't get it. Let me see here. So we have thank you, Tarsus, for that. It's a lot to keep up with. So we have here, let me see here, just one moment. Calls in the chat. Calls in the chat. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Let me see here. Let me go on here. I want to make sure I'm clicking on this correctly. Hang on. Can manage block words, change how mode and live, and also have carefully standard can review. Bam. There you go. Thank you, Tarsus. You have earned your stars and you have earned your stripes. It's been many moons since I've let another mod come up here. It's been over 10 years since I let somebody mod for me, so that's saying a lot. Thank you, Tarsus. Let's see here. Rocky DeSantos, the second Red Ranger, MMPR, and the Red Ninja Ranger. He wields the Power Sword, pilots the Red Dragon Thunder Sword after Jason. Ape Ninja Sword. Man, I'm stuck on the Ape Ninja Sword, y'all. I need to look that up next. Red Shogun and Tyrannosaurus Dinosaur after Jason also commands the Megazord after Jason, Ninja Megazord, and Shogun Megazord. Rocky was portrayed by Steve Cardis. We've got Adam Park. Now that's a neat name. That reminds me of like a regular show type of situation. Thank you guys so much for your support. I really appreciate that. I'm coming on this platform with a new wave of energy. A new wave of energy. So we have Adam Park the second. Here we go, y'all. Look, man, look. I cannot help but laugh at this though. It says Adam Park, the second Black Ranger of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and the Black Ninja Ranger. Where'd the first one go? I didn't know he left. Y'all remember that? Oh, you know how they say Family Matters with Steve Urkel, the Steve Urkel show with Family Matters. They're like, what happened to Judy? There's like,
I don't know what happened to Judy for Family Matters. One episode she walked up the stairs and she never came back.
So is that what they did to the first black dude on Power Rangers? What's the age? Why they roll into it like this? It says, the second Black Ranger of MMPR, the black. This is so stupid. Why? The second Black Ranger. So now when I start collecting Power Rangers again, I'm technically gonna have to have 2 Black Rangers, 2 Green Rangers. What was that? Because the White Ranger replaced the Red Ranger. So technically I'm gonna need 2 Red Rangers, 2 Black Rangers, 2 Blue Rangers, because all of them left. That's stupid. The second Black Ranger of MLPR, the Black Ninja Ranger. He wields the Power Axe and pilots the Lion Thunder Zord after Zack. Come on. Frog Ninja Zord and Black Shogun Zord. Adam was portrayed by Johnny Young Bosch. Aisha, did I say that right? Asia, Aisha. Y'all, I'm tearing up these folks' names. I do respect the Power Rangers. Please, I'm getting y'all names wrong. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Now the ghost of Power Rangers past gonna come and kick my. You said our names wrong. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know if that's Asia Campbell or Aisha. Like that song, Aisha.
Wait a minute, LA. Wait a minute. How old are you?
You guys are really kicking off the fun facts. What y'all saying out here? We've got Ranger. Oh, man, I'm here with you for the do-it-yourself Ranger. Yeah, because that's what I was thinking about with the White Ranger. I might have to add a couple of things on there. You know, because, I mean, dog, look at the costume. I had to fix it to make it a little more appropriate. But, yeah, I had to add a little DIY on there, too. I didn't know that. See, no, that's what Tarsus and Benji were saying in the first live stream of this. Yup. So we have Aisha Campbell, the second Yellow Ranger. See, y'all, the second Yellow Ranger. So I have come to the conclusion that from this point on, I am going to have to buy 2 of every Power Ranger to represent the original Power Ranger and the replacement Power Ranger. I'm writing that down. I have come to the financial conclusion. Oh, man. Please give me a moment where I write this memo down to myself. I have come to the financial financial conclusion of that I will need to buy 2 of every Power Ranger. This is a crying shame. Now, if I'm a collector, that means I'm technically going to have to buy 3 of every Power Ranger. 2 to respectively honor the original Power Rangers. Wait, 1 to respect 1 Power Ranger to originally respect the original Power Rangers who's there. 2 to honor the replacement Power Rangers of the first one, and the 3rd Power Ranger to have as a collectible, because you cannot open that one. Y'all really gonna have me out here wanting to get a fourth job, so that fourth job can go to raising money to collect three of every Power Ranger under the sun. Oh man, thank you guys so much for coming in. So we have Aisha Campbell, the Yellow Ranger, Catherine Cat Hillard, the second Ranger, the second Pink Ranger, MMPR, and the second Pink Ninja Ranger. She wields the Power Bow and pilots Crane Ninja Zord, actor Kimberly. See, oh man, White Shogun Zord with Tommy, and Petrodactyl Dino Zord, actor Kimberly. Now these are some tongue twisters. All of these names for these Power Rangers, y'all, and we're only scratching the surface. Thank you guys for coming in. I'm not going anywhere. If they're pops, they're sort of acknowledge they are different Rangers. Like, have you seen the Power Ranger Funko Pops? Is that what you mean? Like these guys? You know how cute that'll be? I'll have to have the regular action figure Power Rangers plus the Funko ones. That'd be so dope.
Put us down, little bite. Put us down.
Whatever. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I am not going anywhere. I just like to say that in between time because some of you have to go to work. Some of you guys have to do other things. But the fact of the matter is you came in and gave of your time. You guys are tearing it up this morning with the survey and just your audience participation in general. Thank you so much, Tarsis, for helping hold down the line. What's going on, Gregory? Thank you for coming in. Same to you. Love and life to you. 4535. Same for you. All my cool peeps and the ones who are just passing through to say hello have participated in the survey. And it says, can you come and help me read this, please?
Do you like watching the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? 45% of the cool peeps said yes. 41% said no, and 14% of you cool peeps said, I'll watch the other Power Rangers. I totally agree. I watch the other Power Rangers. Mighty Morphin who? Mighty Morphin what?
Why are you pacing back and forth? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Keep being amazing. Why are you pacing? Y'all, he's pacing. Why are you pacing? Get out of the shot. Oh, how many Power Rangers in total is... I will have to buy 4 of each Power Ranger, because now there was someone in the chats talking about the I'm assuming they're talking about the Funko Power Rangers, so that means I had to buy 4 of everything if I want to be technical. Y'all, I'm gonna have to pick up a 4th job to accommodate for my spirited habits of collecting toys. So I just read, it took me what seems like 150 hours to go through the Power Rangers casted characters. So we have Jason Lee Scott, Jack Taylor, Trini Kwan, Kimberly Hart, Billy Cranston, Tommy Oliver, Rocky DeSantos, Adam Park, Aisha Campbell, Catherine Cat Hillard. We haven't even gotten to the supporting characters. What I want to do is deviate to some of the questions my cool peeps have been bringing up. Questions and fun facts. What's going on? Thank you for coming in, guys. Good morning. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys' help and, support for putting in like the positive comments and all that stuff. Thank you so much. So let's go to some unfortunate, sad facts in reference to the Power Rangers who have passed away. So let me type into AI and see what comes up. Thank you, Tarsis. We have good mercy. Thank you so much. We have here which Mighty Morphin, MIGHTY Morphin Power Rangers RANG passed away. Y'all, we getting to the sad part, but we need to know which Mighty Morphin Power Rangers passed away according to AI overview. That's at the first right here. That's the first topic. Bam. So we're going to it. Which Mighty Morphin Power Rangers passed away? We have, according to AI overview, two main actors from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers who have passed away are Jason David Frank, the Green and White Ranger, and Tai Trang, the Yellow Ranger. I didn't know that. I only knew of Tommy passed away, and that pinched a nerve, y'all. I even made a YouTube short about it. I was sad, man. So we have other actors from Power Rangers franchise who have also passed away include Robert Mehan, voice of Zordon. Dang, I do remember that. But since you couldn't see him, it was hard to relate. It was hard to relate Zordon passing away because you technically never saw him. So I can't say that much for sure, right? So, yeah. Let me put this in here really quickly. You know, I think that made the news, but he was a voice actor. I just didn't make the connection that he was no longer with us. And let me put that back there. Oh, it's so technical. Why you gotta be so technical? Let me put that in there. It says here, other actors from the Power Rangers franchise who have passed away include Robert Mehan, voice of Zordon, Richard, Janelle, Ernie, oh wow, and Peter Rudder. Udana notes this YouTube video and IMBD list. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers cast members who have passed away. Here's a longer list with maybe some more stuff. Thank you for coming back in. Thank you guys so much for your support. It really means a lot. We have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers cast members who passed away. We have at the top Jason David Frank, also known as Tommy Oliver, the Green and White Ranger, passed away in November 22. So November 22nd. So how can I say this? He passed away in November in the year 2022 at the age of 49. Thank you guys. Yeah, man. I felt a way about that one. Tai Trang, Trini Kwan, the Yellow Ranger, passed away September 2001 at the age of 27 due to complications from a car accident. This goes into what my cool peeps were saying in the first video we did this morning with Power Rangers. Thank you so much. Always watch your videos. Mommy. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you for sharing my videos out with people. High five. We have Richard Janelle, Ernie, the youth center manager, passed away in 2008 at the age of 47 from a heart attack. Robert Mehan, voice of Zordon, passed away in 2000 at the age of 43. This is very young, guys. It's really young. They're really young, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, 285. Thank you so much. Peter Reuter. So Peter Reuter. Udana, the White Mystic Force Ranger. Oh, see, that was another Ranger. Okay, passed away in 2006 from a brain tumor. Michoko Soga, Reader Repulsa, passed away in 2015. Good mercy. Y'all, these are my people right here. That's just like saying the Mad Hatter passed away. I had to take a week off of work. I don't know, man. That's heavy. That's like saying the Joker passed away. We have Robert Alex Rod, Lord Zed, and Finister passed away in 2011. Yoon, the White Ranger from Mystic Force, Power Rangers Mystic Force, passed away in 2007. And Puga Masivia, Red Ranger from Ninja Storm, passed away in 2019. Rest in peace to all my Rangers who have touched this planet Earth with their awesomeness. And what makes it so cool is they were pretty, like, they were adults to me when they were doing this, but they were like getting paid to be creative and be cool, kind of like what I'm doing. I'm in the cow suit having fun and just being unapologetically myself. Shouts out to the Power Rangers who are no longer with us. I want to thank you guys for being a positive impact in my life, even to this day. Very encouraging. It made me feel like Barbie. I can be anything I want to be. So shouts out to the Power Rangers who are no longer with us, who transitioned on somewhere else. And shouts out to the Power Rangers who are still here. There's been so many Power Rangers, y'all, that's been out here. I don't know how many. What are we? Power Rangers? Power Rangers Team Edition. I mean, they can make something out of anything. The way these writers are expanding. How many Power Ranger series are there? How many Power Rangers? Because even with Power Rangers Team Edition, it can be exactly what it is. They can take this to an internet situation where they're like, Rangers, we have some people trying to, you know, buy thousands of dollars worth of stuff on someone's credit card. We're going digital. And they'll be going into the whole computer's frame system trying to see who's trying to charge something off their credit card illegally. You know, it's like it's so much stuff they can still continue to do if they want this whole Power Ranger saga to continue. How many Power Ranger series are there? Please. And so I am waiting for AI Overview to give me the answer, and I'm going to put this on my handy dandy clipboard. Hi, what's going on? Good morning. Thank you for coming in. Welcome. Good morning or good evening to you guys. Hey. Hey. Moo. How many Power Ranger series are there? I'm put how many Power Rangers series are there? Question mark. That's exactly where we are. Thank you guys for coming in. Hey. We have, as of September 2003, comma. Wow. There are 30 different Power Rangers series spanning from the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in 1993 to the latest Power Rangers Cosmic Fury. Each series typically introduces a new team, theme, and a set of villains. Well, the way that's going, I want to be a Power Ranger too. If they're still showing up and showing out, sign me up so I can be a Power Ranger too. Even if I'm an extra, let me be back there in the Power Rangers episode. Power Rangers, my name is LA, pronounced like LA like the city. Since y'all still Power Rangering it up, consider me to be an extra just walking by. Bam. You know, let me be a part of the Power Rangers saga. Part of your world. Like Ariel. Hey, what's going on? Thank you guys for coming in. Tarsa said that's not enough. That's 30. It's 30 different Power Rangers series. So if we bought all of the Power Rangers series, let's just keep it as simplistic as possible. There are 30 different Power Rangers series on deck, right? If we bought every single Power Rangers series on Blu-ray DVD, how much shelf space do you think it would take on the bookshelf? Would it take like the whole top shelf? Because DVDs are thin. Can you imagine? Can you imagine how much space 30 Power Rangers series would have taken up if it was on? If it was on VHS? It'll take up the whole show. So you want at least 60.
You know, 60 Power Ranger series and stuff to come out. What in the One Piece is going on? 60.
I think it'll take up a bookcase too, man. Now let's get a little technical.
Let's get technical. Hi guys.
What? Girl, sit down. So let's get technical. Since he said, Alan Drip said though it'll definitely take the whole bookcase. Now, when we talk about the whole bookcase, are we talking about this is the bookcase, right? Okay. These are the shelves, and then that's technically the act at the top of the bookshelf. You can actually put other things on top of that. So if we're including the shelf above the shelf, if that makes sense, plus the shelves built in, do you think that'll be enough room or not? It's so much to think about. This one paragraph has got me spiraling into so many thoughts that I'm trying to suppress it into one thought so we can keep talking about this situation at hand. Double the amount. Below, oh my gosh, it's the list, y'all. Below is the list of the Power Rangers television series in chronological order. We have, below is a list of Power Rangers. Boy, let me see here. Well, I'm getting ready to read that list. You said you'll be able to squeeze it. Isn't that the tiny film? Oh, you found a way around it. We're talking about DVDs, Blu-ray, and we also talking about it being on VHS. Bring back the VHS. Why not y'all bring back the record player? Move to you too. Can you move? So here it is. Below is a list of the Power Rangers television series in chronological order. From Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 1993 through 95 to Power Rangers Cosmic Fury. Y'all ready for the list? Yes, let's bring back the floppy disk. Let's bring it all back. In the name of nostalgia. They bring it back everything else, right? So we have number 1, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, seasons 1 through 3. Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers, Power Rangers Zeo, Power Rangers Turbo, 5, Power Rangers in Space, 6, Power Rangers Lost Galaxy, 7, Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. That sounds like some fire truck type of stuff. Power Rangers Time Forces number 8. 9. Power Rangers Wild Force. That sounds like some forest stuff. 10. Power Rangers Ninja Storm. 11. Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Power Rangers 12. Wait. See, I'm getting lost in the sauce. Number 12. Power Rangers SPD. Power Rangers SPD. What in the Power Rangers SPD? FPF HIJK LMNOP is going on?
There's just so many Power Rangers. I gotta come up for air. There's too many Power Rangers. There's too many things to buy. Ella, you gotta give me a raise.
Sit down. So I can give you a raise to help you support your Power Rangers collection. I think not. You don't even make me breakfast.
Because you can't eat while you're online.
Sit down. Okay, so where are we? Power Rangers, number 12, Power Rangers SPD. 13, Power Rangers Mystic Force. 14, Power Rangers Operation Overdrive. Now, Power Rangers... Power Rangers Homer. That will be number 31. Power Rangers 94, the Fortnite Saga. Yes, Power Rangers people. I know you out here listening to us because you're like, who in their right mind is still talking about us? We are the cool people. And Alone Drip said, make it Power Rangers 94, the Fortnite Saga. Let's go. We have number 13, Power Rangers Mystic Force. 14, Power Rangers Operation Overdrive. 15, Power Rangers Jungle Fury. I remember that. I'm like, what in the what now? What are we doing? I think there was an episode I slipped up and watched when the Power Rangers was actually in some quicksand. I'm like, see, this is not gonna end well because it's quicksand. And they be like, everybody freeze. I'm like, okay, so we being still. How in the world you go get out of this quicksand if you have to be still? You're looking around looking for vibes, saying your prayers, sinking into, man, that's too much. I'm gonna have to check that one out. We have 16 Power Rangers RPM, 17 Power Rangers Samurai, number 18 Power Rangers Super Samurai. Oh my gosh, not only do we have Power Rangers Samurai, we have Power Rangers Super Samurai. Man, we have number 19 Power Rangers Mega Force, number 20 Power Rangers Super Mega Force. Ooh, I need some cereal. You're always the Red Ranger. See, there we go. What's going on? Thank you for coming in. Man, this is crazy. Let me finish my cereal. So, oh, you've seen the Super Samurai one before? How do their outfits look? Are they even in the States when they do that? I think, to me, the Power Rangers Samurai one has to be on another location. It's got to be somewhere filmed overseas. That is cool. So we have number 21, y'all. Power Rangers Dino Charge. Number 22, Power Rangers Dino Supercharge. Here we go. Power Rangers 23. Power Rangers Ninja Steel. What in the Chrysler truck is going on? Power Rangers Ninja Steel. Number 24, Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel. I see where we going with this, y'all. It sounds like math. It really do. This sounds like a whole type of Yu-Gi-Oh game. Can you tell me what's Power Rangers 16 plus Power Rangers 21? What's the combination? Power Rangers 25, Power Rangers Beast Morphers. Once again, number 25, Power Rangers 25 is Power Rangers Beast Morphers. What in the H? We've got Power Rangers number 26, Power Rangers Dino Fury. I do remember that. I do recall seeing those Dino Fury commercials, like by way of Toys R Us or something. And the toys actually look neat. Man. Number 27, Power Rangers Cosmic Fury. Now, it said it's got 30, but they only gave me a list of 27. So what is number 27, 28, and 29? 28, 29, and 30. So let's say 28, 29, and 30 are not listed, but 31, Tarsa said it's going to be Power Rangers Homer Simpson edition. So that's what we have right there in reference to the Power Rangers and all the What's the Matter You universities going on in reference to that, right? I tell you guys, thank you so much for coming in, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I am not going anywhere. I just want to take the time out to say thank you so much. And let me put my coffee down in here. It means a lot. I'm having a good time. Let me swing up to these surveys, my cool people. We have had 40 cool people participate in this chat. What has been your favorite Power Rangers series? Because according to AI, there's been 30, what is it? 30, let me swing up here. As of September 2023, there are 30 different Power Ranger series. So that's where the other ones went. I just realized that. You know how I was reading the list and I'm like, where are the other 2 or 3 installments? This is a list based off of 2023. So it's 2 years old. So if I can do some searching, I can see what the other 2 seasons are. But nonetheless, there we are with that. Let me get to the survey right here. Let me read this survey. I'm going to have Bella Swan read the survey today. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Bella Swan from Twilight.
Do you like watching Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? 54% of the cool people, 54% of LA's cool people, said yes. 34% of LA's cool people said no, and 12% of y'all said, I watch other Power Rangers.
Thank you, Bella Swan.
You better believe it.
Hi, y'all. What's going on? Good morning. Welcome in. We are reaching the top of the hour, so that means it is 6:24. It's 6:24 a.m. ET time, and we're having a good time. Good morning or good evening to some of you guys. Welcome into the morning move, helping move, power move your work week. Happy Monday to you guys, and happy Sunday Eve to some of you over on the other side of the world. Thank you for coming in. We have a couple things going on. We have the survey where it's really been a lot of audience participation with my cool peeps asking, do you still watch Power Rangers? And then if you can see on the screen, which Power Rangers do you want to be? I want to be the White Ranger. I've seen a couple of people say the Green Ranger in here. So it's really cool. So that's really cool to have you guys this thoughts and opinions. It is never too late to be a Power Ranger. And when I become a Power Ranger, I am going to have to do a little DEI with that. I'm going to have to tweak it up a little bit to make it more suiting because I'm an adult now. So Power Rangers forever. Power Rangers. Hello from the UK. What's going on from the UK? High five. High five to everybody. High five to everybody. High five to everybody. Oh no, here he comes.
High five to everybody. High five to everybody. Hey, watch me. Hey, I'm dancing. Hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Sit down, please. Don't you have pancakes to make?
I already ate them.
He already ate the pancakes, and I'm up here eating dry, tired cereal. Whatever. So those are the results from 2 years ago. So maybe if I push deeper dive and see what happens. Yeah, high fives to you guys. Definitely. We still can high five from around the world. A full list of Power Rangers series. Oh, this is a long list. But what it is not numbered down in the bulletins for easy reading. It's bunched. They've got the dates and stuff in one big jumbo paragraph. So what I'm going to do is read the last sentence. It says, additionally, there was a 2023 Netflix special called Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always. Have y'all seen that? Welcome in from the Philippines. Good morning to you. Good afternoon. Thank you for coming in. So let me ask, what are the other the other two Power Ranger series that came out between year two, so that would be 2024 through 2025. Let's get our answers. Hercules, a Power Ranger. Wouldn't that be cool? That would be awesome. He would have to be a new ranger. Hercules the shark will have to be a gray ranger. I need to write that down. That's a good idea. High five, Tarsus. Let me put Hercules the shark. Wow. Oh, wow. There. Almost finished writing my notes. We can... Oh, man, that is dope. I have it written down for memos to myself. Thank you, guys. That's excellent. So I have here in AI overview, I asked, what are the other two powers? Oh, that's why I didn't put Rangers at the end. Let me fix it. Power. No, Power Rangers. Let me see if it'll let me fix my answer. Fix my answer. Power Rangers series. Okay, so I'm gonna have to rephrase the question. So let me redo it. Power Rangers. I think this will yield me better results. I'm waiting for it to load. So it has here, I have, what are the other two Power Rangers series that came out between years 2024 through 2025? The last Power Rangers television series to be released was Power Rangers Cosmic Fury in 2023. There were no new TV series that came out in 2024 or 25. The franchise is currently on a hiatus. Really? Episode 32, Hercules Fu Manchu. Yay! That's cool. Bam. Hi, 10. Just one moment. Memo to myself, like Cruella de Vil. Have you seen the Disney cartoon 101 Dalmatians? 101 Dalmatians cartoon animated series. Cruella de Vil's always walking around with a tape recorder because she always comes up with ideas just like myself. So she'll have the tape recorder, and then she could be in a whole conversation, but she'll come up with an idea. She'll be like, memo to myself, blah, 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 blah. So this is like me. It's like, Yahtzee, memo to myself. Let me write that down. That's really cool. Hercules. Hercules. That's nice. F-A-N. Let me find it. Fu Manchu. F-U-M-M-A-N-C-H-U. Oh my gosh, not Hercules Jello molds. Hell, it's a Jello molds with the meat in it. That Jello story. What's going on? Winters? Edward Winters. Good morning. Thanks for coming in. That Jello. We're not on Jello right now, but that Jello topic sent me, man. I'm like, oh my goodness. I wasn't even trying to unearth this type of information. I was just gathered around the table with my cool peeps and I, with our coffees, our teas, and our sucheries, gathered around the fire, talking about what I thought was going to be a simplistic topic. Little did I know I was in for a surprise that I cannot unlearn never again. So while there were no new series in 2024-2025, there have been some significant updates regarding the future of the franchise. We've got the futures of the franchise, y'all. Let's see. In early 2024, plans for a Netflix reboot series were canceled. Oh my gosh, really? Why would they cancel that? So in early 2024, plans for a Netflix reboot series were canceled. In March 2025, it was announced that Hasbro is partnering with Disney Plus to produce a new live-action reboot series. I'm tired of Disney putting their hands in everything. Can Disney let other people live too? Can Disney let people live? Why is Disney taking over everything? The upcoming Disney Plus reboot is scheduled to begin filming in London. Did y'all know about this? The upcoming Disney Plus reboot is scheduled to begin filming in London January 2026. Did y'all know it's going to be a Power Rangers reboot? I'm nervous because Disney had their hands all in it. So let me write this down. Disney, Power Rangers is having a reboot. Oh, they better do good. Disney, don't mess this up. The upcoming Disney Power Rangers reboot, goodness, is scheduled to begin filming in London in January. There's there's a Amazing World of Gumball cartoon where the brothers were talking amongst themselves and they were saying how the month January sounds boring. They're like, even the month January sounds boring. And they were like, January. So family starting in London in January, January 2026. Now that's something to talk about. Thank you so much. That's new information. Why was the Netflix Power Rangers Here's a question you guys want to know. You want to know the answer to it? There's 3 questions. Question 1, why was the Netflix Power Rangers reboot canceled? What other Power Rangers content is in development besides the Disney reboot? And the third question is, what's the premise of the Disney reboot? So there's 3 questions. Which one do you want to know about? Let me put that over there. First Power Rangers I like. Me too. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Did you know there's 30, well, let's say 30, 29, 28. Oops. 28 different Power Rangers and we went through all of them. It's crazy. And then in addition to that, I just realized that Power Rangers, the upcoming Disney's reboot is scheduled to begin filming in London. So they're getting ready to have a Power Rangers reboot. I'm going to copy and paste this information in here so y'all can see it. It's valuable information. This is so valuable. So I'm going to put a pin right there and put this in here for the world to see. You said a Green Ranger. Yeah, we have a couple of people who said they'd be the Green Ranger as well. Which Power Rangers do you want to be? We've got green. I'm gonna be the White Ranger. And then we have a survey here where you guys are really tearing it up in here talking about Power Rangers today. Hey, what's going on? 1, 2, 3. Thank you. And thank you for pressing the like button. We have here for the survey, guys. Do you like watching Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? It says, oh, he wants to read the survey, y'all.
Do you like watching Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? 58% of the cool people said yes, and 30% said no. And I watch other Power Rangers is at a 12%. Thank you guys for participating in the survey. I currently watch the other Power Rangers, so I'm in that 12%.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Please sit down. Man, now don't let him read that comment because he's going to get arrogant. He's already asking for a raise. We don't need that. He's going to be like a beauty tax. So we don't need that over here, Rad. We don't need him getting arrogant. He going to read it. You want to be the White Rangers? Yeah, so the green one. And then Tarsus will talk about some Homer Simpson Power Ranger. So having said that, we were like, Power Ranger, if Homer Simpson was a Power Ranger, which color would he be? This question was brought to you by Tarsus, and it's been doing great. If Homer Simpson was a Power Ranger, Which one would you want him to be? Welcome in from Canada. Thank you for coming in. How are you doing? Pancakes. Ooh, don't that sound good? So what I'm going to do is read this. Why was the Netflix reboot canceled? Because it seemed like Netflix was sitting on the gold mine. How did you just cancel Power Rangers? I mean, how do you cancel Power Rangers? I'm wondering if Disney bullied Netflix into accepting an offer that they couldn't refuse, if you know what I mean. And Disney took Power Rangers away from Netflix. The Power Rangers reboot on Netflix was canceled primarily due to conflicting creative visions and corporate shakeups between Hasbro and Netflix. In the end, neither company agreed on the right path forward for the franchise. See, they couldn't even come to a happy agreement with which direction they wanted to go with Power Rangers, and they lost something good. Now we have Disney taking over. All I can say is they've taken over the Marvel or whatever superhero franchise. They did all right, but it's just, when you run something that's original through the Disney's filter, it puts a certain taste on it that I get tired of being left with when it comes with Disney. Let me adjust my seating so I can read some more about why in the world Netflix Power Rangers reboot was canceled, which is a crime and a shame. You put those two words together and you get what, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? A crying shame. That's right. You get a crying shame. A crying shame. Oh. The key reasons for the cancellations were creative disagreement. Jonathan Entwistle, the original architect of the reboot, envisioned a sprawling cinematic universe on the scale of Star Wars. See, he's got the vision. What the H? Because that's all Disney is going to do. Creative disagreement. Jonathan Entwistle, the original architect of the reboot, envisioned a sprawling cinematic universe on the scale of Star Wars, with more mature, interconnected storylines centered on Tommy Oliver. See, after the disappointing performance in the 2017 Power Rangers film, Hasbro grew nervous about such a radical departure from the original format. The company reportedly wanted a series closer to the traditional family-friendly Power Rangers, which Netflix rejected. Hey, what's going on? That's what they blamed it on. Well, that's why they were saying boy, it's got to be more to it than that, because they basically said they were going to grow it up. So with the PG ratings, as if parents nowadays care what the parental guidance are, it could be rated R and the kids are still going to watch it. So, wow. If they were up to the challenge, why not make both at the same time so they can have control? So they could have had complete control. And now it's gone to Disney. The company reportedly wanted a series closer to the traditional family-friendly Power Rangers, which Netflix rejected. So we have corporate reconstructing. Hasbro Entertainment Division E1 was dissolved after the company was sold to Lionsgate. This left the reboot project stranded. Ah, man. And the concept was ultimately lost in that shuffle, according to Entwistle. Lack of progress. Really? Oh man, we've got lack of progress. Reports suggest that after years in development, Hasbro found that little creative progress had been made on his ambitious projects. Inconsistent deliverables. A source on YouTube suggests that Netflix ultimately pulled out because Hasbro's deliverables, which included the reunion special, Once and Always, and Cosmic Fury, didn't align with more ambitious reboots that had been initially promised. So, am I understanding this correctly? Were they in the works of talking about multiple projects or no? I wouldn't be surprised. That's going to be the next wave, Shaq and Hercules. Both family-friendly people. You know, I think it'll work. I mean, they're taking Power Rangers for crying out loud. How could Netflix let that go? Netflix is probably somewhere kicking themselves in the behind for saying, how did we mess that up? Why couldn't we just give them what they wanted? And then we could have taken it the next step afterwards. Isn't that how business goes? It's not like they're asking them to do the unthinkable. They just asked Netflix if they could house the Power Rangers and bring Power Rangers online for them. And all they wanted Netflix to do was honor their request. Despite of what Netflix saying we have bigger ideas for them, I think it was kind of a slap in the face because it's the Power Rangers, man. How do you walk away from that? I'm gonna be like, yeah, let's do this. Let's make this a reality. And then keep in mind, in the future, years down the road, you can then go back and talk to the Power Rangers OG who wanted them to make it a recreate in the first place. And it was like, you know what? We're tossing around this script. What do you think about it? And then he'd be like, I don't like it, but it's tomato then because you've given them what they wanted and you can go about your way. This last paragraph, there's something else to read. It says, this led to Hasbro and Netflix ending their partnership in 2024. This recently happened. However, the Power Rangers reboot is back in development with a new creative team from Disney. Having said that, I'm thinking the guy, let me go back to the top. There is something key that came out of this that made me think. Let me go back to the guy. Jonathan, the original architect of the reboot envisioned. Okay, so I'm thinking Jonathan will probably go over to Disney and work on the Power Rangers project with Disney because of this. Jonathan, the original architect of the reboot, envisioned a sprawling cinematic universe on the scale of Star Wars, with a more mature, interconnected storyline centered on Tommy Oliver. I think what they're going to do, because you know Star Wars and Disney, they still can take his concept as the basis of the cinematic universe and still use that concept, but keep it on par with what the creator wanted to keep it family friendly and closer to the original. I think that's what's probably going to happen. And so to say the least, Netflix is probably going to temporarily lose an employee going over to Disney. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. So that was some good information. Who would have thought I'd be finding all this stuff out in reference to this not Disney, in reference to Power Rangers? We're talking about Power Rangers and all their 99,000 episodes they have, talking about how the Power Rangers have been replaced over the seasons with new faces playing the same color Rangers. Oh, I done ran out. And in addition to that, talking about the unfortunate untimely passing of the Rangers who are no longer with us. I need to fill up my cup. Hold on. I'm out of something to drink. Let me fill my cup up. There. Wata! Banzai! Let me get this going. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Just for a moment. Get a little water break. Let me get a little water break and put this on here, my little lid. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, pets, plants, and animals, thank you so much for coming into the morning moo. Liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. My name is Elay.
pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. I am talking like a I'm kinda talking like a cow.
Apparently, Hercules makes kids violent. I don't believe the hype. It's just mother, so prevention of propaganda. Yeah, all the fighting scenes from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was actually stock footage out of Japan. Yeah, that's what Benji was saying. He's not here right now, but he was watching all of that. He was saying all that, and apparently Hercules makes kids violent. That's what they say. But with all the other mess that's on TV that the kids watch, I think Hercules is the way things are nowadays. I think Hercules by far is the safe place. Thank you, guys. Let me go back to the top. Now, how did we get from one point to the other? It's easy on this platform. Hi, welcome in. Welcome, 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 welcome in. I'm having a good time. I'm checking up on a couple of things behind the scenes. I still have a little cereal left, so that means it's time to, I can still keep running my mouth a little bit. So what I want to do is put the title in here really quickly. That's what I'm doing, guys. Because for those of you who don't know, this is actually the second live stream of the Power Rangers. You guys showed up and showed out for returning back. I had to restart the live stream over. Thank you so much for coming back and holding the fort down for me and with me. MIGHTY, Morphin Power Rangers. POWER Rangers. There. So I have that in there. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I like the song. Go, go, Power Rangers. Meow, 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 meow. Mighty Morphin. What is it? Go, go, Power Rangers. Meow, 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 meow. Oh my gosh, is she forgetting? I think Elay's forgetting the way. She's lost her way.
I have not lost my way.
All right. I have the citation cited so everybody can find me. Earlier, I was reading from the Wikipedia. So I don't have the link down here. I can put it down there if you would like me. How can I title this? Part 2 of part 2. There we go. Now everyone will know. Now the world will know. Thank you so much for coming in. I've got to go, but don't let anyone stop you and keep you from doing what you like to do. Thank you so much for that. Let me go over here. I don't do too many short shouts outs, but I can definitely tell you on here, you know, thank you. Thank you so much for saying that. I see you in here. Casual Kitchen. I gotta go, but don't let anyone stop you and keep doing what you are. Wait, I've gotta go, but don't let anyone stop you and keep you doing what you like doing. Hey, tell me about it. Could you give me a shout out on one of your shorts? But anyway, keep going. Don't let anyone stop you. Thank you so much for your words of encouragement. That means a lot. It means a lot. You continue having a good day. All my cool peeps who are leaving, have a good day at work. Have a safe day. And remember to follow your spider senses. That will save your life. Trust your instincts. Thank you so much. Here's a big old digital hug. And hot 10. Bam. Hot 10 to you. Hot 10 to you. Hot 10 to you. Hey, we having a party over here. Thank you for coming in. Casual Kitchen. Meow, meow, meow. Bye.
Okay, bye. Bye, Casual Kitchen. Thank you you should be cooking me something.
Don't be like that. Leave Casual Kitchen alone. I cannot. I tell you guys. So let me go back to my first tab so I can put the description. What is it? So I can put the link down in here for you so you know where I'm at too. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Wikipedia page has provided an abundance of information, and with that abundance of information, it's been sparking additional questions that I had to take the time and write. You see all that all those lines that are filled with words are from today's video. I go through so much writing paper. When I'm on here, y'all. And I have to make sure I number everything according to plan. So I'm currently putting the Wikipedia link in here. Here is the link to the Wikipedia Power Rangers, POWER. Have you guys seen the latest Power Rangers birthday cakes out? If so, do they look really cool? I'm curious. Here is the link to the Wikipedia Power Rangers page. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. And save. Morning moo. Ashuma moo, ashuma moo, ashuma moo, ashuma moo, moo, moo. Say boo. This is a song. What is it? It's a silly song with Larry from VeggieTales. This is a song about a boy and his Cebu, and they were like, say boo. That was a fun song. I miss the original VeggieTales, but we're not here to talk about VeggieTales, LA. We're here to talk about Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Speaking of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, after party, which Power Ranger are you gonna be? After party at Hercules' house today. Hey, here for after having such a successful turnout on the Power Rangers platform, we definitely had to use this time to celebrate. You guys have been showing up and showing out all morning. And just think, you may have to go to work. You may be on your way coming back from work. What was it? All said commuting. He said that's commuting. I'm like, that's right. Y'all, I like this platform because there's a lot of stuff I don't know. We all don't know everything. But you guys help keep me along. I like that a lot. So let me minimize this window and get back to the getting on. We read all of the episodes of Power Rangers that came out. We even talked about the cast and characters. I did not read any of the season's descriptions today, meaning like the last Power Rangers video we did last morning. Moo, thank you guys for the support. I can see the little expressions. Thank you so much. They look cool. We have I read the summary for seasons 1 and 2, and that was so interesting. I didn't even get to season 3. So I'm going to read season 3 so I can cross my T's and dot my I's. Or is it cross my I's and dot my T's? Tomatoes, tomatoes. Potatoes, potatoes. Season 3, 1995. Rito Revolto. Rita's skeletal brother comes to Earth and destroys the Rangers' Thunderzords. Man, the description of Power Rangers Season 3 is not wasting time. It's going right in with the violence and just hammering the hammer of destruction down on the Rangers. So, I mean, the first season was a light build-up, the introductory of who they are, where they came from, how they got their powers, and the backstory. So that's pretty much what Power Rangers Season 1 was. And, of course, them realizing they were going to face opposition, an introduction to the villains, and where they were going to go in Season 2. Hey, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. Moo, moo, moo to you too. Season 2 got intense because since the framework was set for Season 1, we knew who everyone was. We saw that Rita was turning up the heat and they needed some help. And that help came in by way of Rita's henchman turning on her and siding with the Power Rangers. Y'all, if Tommy didn't join on the side of the Rangers, that in the last season of Power Rangers, season 2, because they would have been defeated in season 2 already. I'm like, how do you start a series of superheroes and they already getting ready to get annihilated in the second season? I'm like, you cannot do that. You got to give us something. You got to let this hang on for a little while longer. It cannot be over this soon. It cannot be over. Who's that guy who sang that song, Doctor?
It's not over. I want to do it right this time around.
Sit down. Oh. Whew. They don't pay me enough for this. Season 3, 1995. Rita Revolto. Rita's skeletal brother comes to Earth and destroys the Rangers, Thunder Zords, and the Tiger Zords with the help and the group of monsters. Dang! Thank you for the cow emojis. Let's see here. Put the emojis in the sky. Moo moo moo. Thank you for the cow emoji. That's wonderful. I think you've broken the barrier, because sometimes when my cool peeps try to come in and put thousands of emojis in the chat, we have a moment where we express ourselves through emojis. But sometimes our emojis don't go through because I think it'd be too many. So it's nice to see that you came through and broke the barrier. So thank you for doing that, because maybe we'll be able to continue to do that, because this is the flow. We've been flowing like this for months. I've been flowing like this for years. This is great. Have you tried the Mighty Morphin mac and cheese dinner? It sounds splendid, don't it? Now, wasn't that by Kraft Macaroni and Cheese? And number 2, didn't they have the picture of the Rangers on the box of macaroni and cheese? Just the thought makes me so happy, because it's like when I open up the box of Power Ranger macaroni and cheese, it's like, I know I'm going to be transformed. I will be powerful. You are welcome. And thank you to Gabriel. I will be transformed if I make this Power Rangers macaroni and cheese. Not only is it golden, I mean, that's pretty. When you eat macaroni and cheese, I feel rich because it's gold. So it's like, I'm so rich, I'm eating gold. Hey, where they do that at? Oh, and then on top of that, you have the Power Rangers. So yes, we're up here talking about food, y'all. It never fails. We talked about the Ponderosa steak buffet. Now we talking about, burgers and macaroni and cheese. Food in the easy, please and thank you. If I can make it through this paragraph, I am trying to read a season 3 of Power Rangers, which is it came out in 1995, seasons 3, summary of what went on in there. See, I had 2 reasons of why I chose to be the White Ranger. She says, I want to be the Black Power Ranger. The white suit was always my favorite. I want to be the White Ranger because I like the tools that came with it, the weaponry. You know, it would have been nice if the weaponry was on perhaps the pink or the blue Ranger, then it would be all gold. But staying true to the costume in general, I didn't want to swap up anything like that. So I chose the White Ranger because I like the Zords and the weapons. Yup. Ooh. Jimmy Buff in Jersey, the best Italian cheeseburger and Italian hot dogs. I probably saw that. No shade. Like on the YouTube shorts when they're showing people cooking up food and stuff. That sounds familiar. They might have a YouTube channel because I like to watch those YouTube shorts when they're cooking up the food real fast, because that's how I pick up techniques on how to improve cooking and tighten up my culinary skills. You know what I'm saying? Tighten up my culinary skills. And plus, I just like watching food being prepared. It's something soothing about watching food being prepared. It's cool. You want to be the Green Ranger? Y'all, it seems like the Green Ranger is the most sought after Power Ranger in this show right now. Like in this live stream with the cool people. Ooh, gold coins for those of y'all who cannot see those boxes that Tarsys put. It's the gold rings, y'all. The gold coins. Yeah, the gold coins. Tommy is the best. For real, he is. Oh, really? You hate that the White Power Ranger changed from the original? Yeah, because he was green. Was that the case? How'd that work? He was green first, and then he turned white. I know he took over the position of Jason, which was the Red Ranger. He was the lead, y'all. So I thought that was cool that you can move up and down the rank in Power Rangers. You know, it showed that. I really like that in Power Rangers. It showed that you can have a leader of a group, but there may come a time when the said leader may need to step down because he or she may just simply need a break. So you have someone else come up in charge and run the show. If only people could acknowledge the shift in powers like that and not get so caught up in the title and the ranking, the world will be a better place. But I really like showing in Power Rangers they showed that happening. I thought that was a great way to show teamwork, friendship, good code of ethics, responsibility, and not losing the whole reason that they're there together in the first place, to be a collective group, to be Power Rangers, and to help combat the enemies. So I really thought that was really cool, and everything worked out great. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers cookies, I think they had those, but were they in the form of like graham crackers or like the animal cracker taste? I could be wrong, but that's the first thing that came to mind was cookies on that line. But boy, speaking of animal crackers, don't that sound good right now? Some animal crackers. I watched the Jungle Force. Okay, you don't think the Red Ranger get enough love? You're the first one to my knowledge to actually ever mention the Red Ranger in aspects to that. That's cool. Beep bop, beat up, boop boop. Rangers, I need you to come help me with something. What is it, Zordon? I need you to help me program my Netflix account. Oh, come on. That's all right. You know, everybody grows at their own level. I want to say that I was getting out of cartoons and Power Rangers and more into wrestling at that time. To me, it's the same thing. It's just a more mature transition. It's the same category. You're fighting, you're in costumes, there's a storyline, you've got the good, you've got the evil. It's still the same thing. So yeah, I really like how the shows allowed you to pretty much cultivate the things you like to do. But as you grew up, you were still able to fall into something that best reflected all that. So that's awesome. That's a nice transition. Wrestling isn't all that bad, you guys. It's very entertaining. Now, I don't know all the people in wrestling, but it is entertaining and it's fun. They get to dress up and be cool. It's just grown-ups doing what they love to do. It's grown-ups being big old kids, dressing up, being able to be the personification of whatever superhero they want to be. Like for me, I want to be the White Ranger, but they're getting paid for it. You know, that's it. The White Ranger was amazing to me as well as the Green. Guys, this is so cool. This is a very good conversation. It can go in so many directions, and I'm trying to just keep centered in without losing sight of everything. So I'm going to type in White Power Ranger, White Power Ranger powers compared to Green Power Ranger Ranger from season 1. So I'm gonna let that load up and see what AI overview will bring. Nerding, aren't we? It's great. When I'm hanging out here online with my cool peeps, it's like I'm in like this weird class, or like at the library. You know how you go to the library and you rent out a room and you just have your clubs there? That's what this is to me. Or like you're going to McDonald's and you see your grandma and your grandpa, they are eating McDonald's breakfast, they have their coffee, and once upon a time they would read the newspapers that they sold at McDonald's, and they would just chat. That's what we're doing here. No, at the least Dragon, Bruce Leroy show enough was fighting. Wrestling was real to me. Man, it is. It's both things at the same time. There are people who take the fictional aspect of it and live it out and act it out because that's what they believe. It's a fancy smancy acting. But regardless of the fact if he or she is thinking that wrestling is acting, they are still putting their all into it. They're having fun, even if they're thinking that it's just for show. They're still delivering. And then on the aspect where it's wrestling, to which I think so too, because if it wasn't, how come they get hurt so bad? I think it's a great fine line where it's fiction versus the reality of it. So it's like a mesh of dualities, real versus fake, and that's what makes it even more great and entertaining. Because no matter what you think, if you think it's just for pretend, they're still in that arena, and the day they have to wrestle someone, they could be in the arena with someone who's seeing it a whole nother way. Who's gonna come out at the end? You just don't know. So I typed into AI overview, something that could probably help us along with the Green Ranger of it all and the White Ranger of it all. We have here Power Rangers, the White Ranger. Thank you so much, Tarsis. We have the White Ranger and the Green Ranger. So it has here, shouts out to AI overview. The White Ranger was carnal. Wow, what is this word? Is canically. Now, I've heard of the word canon. Our son actually taught me that word and explained it to me years ago, but now they're adding something onto it. Canically. The White Ranger was canically stronger than the Green Ranger from season 1, as the White Ranger's powers were new and unlimited, whereas the Green Ranger's powers were finite. Dang. And tied to Rita Repulsive's evil magic. Both versions of Tommy Oliver had enhanced strength, speed, and durability. But the White Ranger also had a stronger connection to the Morphin grid. An advanced suit with advanced agility and the talking sword Saba. I wish they told us more. That's not enough. I want to learn more, but there's nothing here telling me. There's nothing left. It's not even asking me to do a deep dive. Oh, wait, never mind. I was wigging out. I'm like, I need to see more information. Just a minute. I need to adjust so I don't have another moment in time where my leg falls to sleep on me. Hold on. For those of you who don't know, I sit here in a basic setup on the floor and hang out with the cool kids. I was told I look like Doja Cat at my workout. I've been told that. It transitions over the years from different celebrities. Every blue moon, depending on, I guess, what mood I'm in, I get told I look like Erykah Badu, or at least give those vibes. And then on certain days, they'll say Doja Cat. Either way, they're both beautiful people. So, so thank you for that. Speaking of Doja Cat, have you seen her recent interview? It was neat because I think she was on there with Angie Martinez. I was surprised. I listened to it twice because this is the first time in a long time I've actually seen Doja Cat come out and talk to anybody for a long time. And she didn't have no attitude. So thank you for coming in. He is talking about breakfast, y'all. But don't that sound good? Give me a biscuit. Side note, going to McDonald's today in this moment, I would order 2 hash browns, lots of ketchup packets, lots of pancake syrup. I will want 3 sausage egg biscuits. Put the cheese on the side. Give me 4 pancakes and put the cheese on the pancakes. And I will want some, let me see here. So I think I need to bump that up to a 3rd hash brown with all that. And I will probably want a Sprite to drink with that. Now that's a lot of food, intentionally, because I will split that in half and eat a portion for breakfast, and then I will have some McDonald's breakfast for lunch. Oh, that sounds so good. That sounds wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for that. Your choker and necklace combo is cute. Thank you. Turbo Cow. Hey, did you hear that? Tarsus, we got Turbo Cow. We talked about Turbo Cow. Turbo Cow, Mighty Morphin Cow Ranger. Well, I say this in the morning. Luckily, you can't hear on Mondays, because I say, welcome to Morning Move, Monday Motivation. Helping you power move your work week. Helping move, power move. Instead of saying power through, I say helping you power move. So Mondays, I guess I go a little turbo. This cow goes a little turbo on Mondays. Getting all you guys ready for the week. I hope y'all had a nice weekend. Some of you guys are having a week, still on your weekend. It's Sunday Eve for some of you guys. For me, it is 7:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. My leg, tell me all about it. I do not want my leg to fall back to sleep like last time. Y'all, for those of y'all who weren't here, my leg went to sleep so tough on this live stream. It was nothing I could do about it. I was like, I couldn't hide it. My leg. I was like, my leg. Okay, let me move back to this Power Rangers thing. So I asked AI Overview if it could please and thank you provide me some comparison and contrast between the Green Ranger versus the White Ranger. And it's got some more information, and I'm glad, because I thought it was over. I thought it was over. Green Ranger Season 1. Source of power. Rita's Repulsa's magic, which provided a finite source of power. Key weapons. Dragon Dagger and Dragon Zord. Limitations. Here's the limitations. The power was temporary. Comma! And Tommy would lose his power if he was not able to use the dagger. Enhanced abilities. Enhanced strength, speed, durability, and martial arts skills. For the White Ranger, in reference to Season 1, source of power. Source of power. We have here a new source of power from the Morphin grid, which was more powerful than the magic used for the Green Ranger. Key weapons, Saba, a talking sword that could also function as a laser, and the ability to summon the Tiger Zord. Meow, meow, meow. Enhanced abilities, enhanced strength, speed, durability, martial arts skills, and agility. Additional abilities in reference to the White Ranger from Season 1. The ability to teleport. Use a variety of ninja techniques, and a much stronger connection to the Morphin grid. Now, did you know that the White Ranger could teleport? How could I forget that? I mean, it was so much he could do. It was hard to remember everything, right? It was hard to remember everything in reference to that. So I'm like, OMG. So guys, while you're here, I'm thinking of maybe closing out this survey to ask you another question. Or what do you think now? Do you want another Power Rangers episode next Monday? Because I'm getting close to my time on here, and I'm seeing that there is just so much to talk about on here. So what I'm going to do is read the poll and read what you guys said, and then create another one to see if you guys want me to come back and talk about it, the same topic, well, Power Rangers in general, on Monday. So I need my reader to come up here for me.
Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, you fine people. Thank you for coming in. I will be reading today's survey. It says here, do you like watching Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? 53% of the cool people said yes, 33% said no, and 14% said I watch other Power Rangers. Thank you for voting. Now LA is getting ready to put up another survey. I'm done reading. Thank you guys for your support. How you doing?
Sit down, please. Thank you for reading that. Thank you. A round of applause for reading that for all of us. I'm getting ready to put in another survey to see what you guys say, so I can weigh in on what I can do. Create a poll. Would you like me talk about Power Rangers next Monday? So I start the poll now, and I'll be on a little longer so I can get some input on what you guys will think. So survey number 2, would you like for us to talk about Power Rangers next Monday? We'll see where it tallies. I really enjoy reading this. I'm going to write a mental note for myself because, y'all, this is just a little bit of the notes I have regarding Power Rangers. And we're only talking about the first season. I have some notes from last week too, but I put them in my binder so I don't lose everything. But I have so much to talk about in here. So let me put the Green Ranger powers versus the White Ranger's powers in season 1. I would like to talk more about that. Once again, White Ranger was canonically stronger than the Green Ranger from season 1, as the White Ranger's powers were new and unlimited, whereas the Green Ranger's powers were finite. Man, I tell you, when I see that word finite, it's like, dog, just that description of his powers would have taken me out. Can you imagine Zordon saying, "You are a Ranger, but your powers are finite compared to the other Rangers"? I'm like, what the H am I here for then? What the H am I here for then? If my power's finite, I don't want to be a Ranger. What you have me here for, really? Just to stand in? The White Ranger's powers are the White Ranger's powers were new and ultimate, whereas the Green Ranger's powers were finite and tied to Rita Repulsa's evil magic. Rita Repulsa's evil magic. Both versions of Tommy Oliver had enhanced strength, speed, and durability, but the White Ranger also had a stronger connection to the Morphin grid. An advanced suit with advanced agility and the talking sword Saba. That's an episode alone, the talking sword. Let's see. Thank you so much for that. Thank you guys for coming in. We already have the cool peeps voting. I'm going to hang on for a little while longer so we can get a fair adjustment of the survey and whether or not you want me to keep talking about Power Rangers Monday, because I sure can. It's so much to learn as we dive deeper into the realm of Power Rangers. There's a deeper dive with this, y'all. Thank you, Charlie Brown. That's crazy because maybe a month ago, the cool peeps and I actually did a morning mood topic about Charlie Brown and how Charlie Brown is the underdog that everybody needs. If you're interested in learning more about your friend Charlie Brown from the Peanuts cartoon comic strip, we go in over there. It's a lot of psychology tied up into the processes of the character of Charlie Brown. It's a whole chart on here, y'all, with the comparison of the White Ranger versus the Green Ranger on Power Rangers. I wish I could share this screen with y'all. Wow. I don't have the software to do that. But it's got a really cool chart. I'm going to read the first paragraph. The White Power Ranger Tommy Oliver seasons 2 and 3 was a significant upgrade in power and durability compared to the Green Power Ranger Tommy Oliver season 1. Zordon and Alpha 5 created the new White Ranger powers and the Tiger Zord after Tommy's Green Power Rangers were permanently drained by Lord Zed. There is a whole White Rangers versus Green Rangers chart in here. Thank you for coming in. I know that's right, Starlight. Calm, that's the key. That is the key. It's a long chart here that I really appreciate that they have. Ooh, wait, I need to start bookmarking some of this stuff. Let me make a new folder, y'all. Choose a new folder. New folder, Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin. I'm making a new folder for my bookmarks because this is great. I don't want to lose this information. Power Rangers and push save. That is good. And what I'm going to do is go to my other tabs that I have open and save them so I can always go back to this. This is some good information. Now, this is what we need to be talking about in school. Stuff that matters. The buildup of the Power Rangers, the start of the Power Rangers, and how you can apply Power Rangers into your daily life. All this other stuff they teach in this school, what's it for? Teach us about the core fundamentals of Power Rangers. Acknowledging the Power Rangers who came before and the transition of hands when the Power Rangers left or outgrew their aged out of the system. Hey, what's going on? Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, pets, plants, and animals. Look who showed up. He's always cooking food for everyone. Or should I say he's always cooking food for himself and not sharing. We've got owls in the chat. What's going on, Oliver Smith? What's going on? Hercules skipped a karate training. Why? He said he pulled his hamstring. I was like, bro, you haven't even got legs. I cannot. Hercules the Shark is definitely a permanent fixture on here. This is the side note. Were you guys watching the last episode of Hercules the Shark? I think he's on episode 12. He was going off on Basket Head. I'm like, oh my goodness, don't do this, Hercules. This is not a contest. This is not a competition. But Hercules the Shark on the last Fish Fry Fridays, he was going off on Basket Head and he was talking about the ladybug. If y'all didn't see that, you can watch it on replay. I just cooked brown rice, vegetables, and ground beef. That sounds so good. Exactly. Like, you get you some or a turkey burger, you season it and you get you some vegetables and you some brown rice. You can put the patty on top of the rice, or you can mix the vegetables in with the brown rice, put the patty on top. It sounds good, don't it? Here we go, talking about food and not sharing. Here, you don't look who in the world you done brought forth.
So, you're cooking again, hey, and you're not sharing with everyone.
This little guy says he's got the nerve to have something to say to Owls because he's not sharing his meal. But this little guy goes online and tells me that he's got to leave because he's got to go into the kitchen and make pancakes. And he won't make me pancakes because he'll tell me,
LA cannot eat pancakes on live. That's too much food to consume. Stick with the cereal, and I'll eat pancakes for myself.
He won't even share. Yes. So I tell you guys, this is ridiculous. The little guy don't want to share food, but then asking why you not sharing. The gall, the mitigated gall. Thank you for coming in. So let me read what the survey says right now. We are live, guys, on the Morning Mood, and we are witnessing history here. We've got the ranch. We've got a new mod. Tarsus, shouts out to Tarsus. We've got Owls bringing on the daily recipes, which sounds good. If you guys are interested in what in the world I'm going to cook today, Oliver has prepared cooked brown rice, vegetables, and ground beef. That sounds so good. And it is, because I eat food like that too. I prepare it like that. It's quick, it's easy, and you bada bing. And in addition to that, this is our second survey. So let me see what my cool peeps are saying. Would you like for us to talk about Power Rangers next Monday? Wow, 83% said yes and 17% said no. Amazing. I'll give it about 5-10 more minutes to give it an even balance, but looks like right now we're checking in the direction of next Monday being another Power Rangers. I mean, look at all the stuff I've written down. And we're still in season 1. We haven't really even scratched the surface. Scratch the surface. Hello, thank you for coming in. So yeah, and I'm really digging this chart that AI overview generated with the comparing and contrasting of the Rangers. Good morning to you. Thank you for coming. This is great. Wow. So we've got Power Rangers. We actually have right now technically 3 Power Rangers videos, because the first Power Rangers video we did this morning, it froze up on me or something. It's like it stopped working. So this is the second. Is Power Rangers, what is it? Part 2 of 2. That's why it says part 2 of 2. Because of those reasons. I want to thank all my cool peeps and the visitors who are coming, who came in to pass through, to come back and rejoin us as we restarted the live stream due to technical difficulties, and going above and beyond the first stream, guys. We have way more thumbs up in the chat compared to the first stream that crashed, and we had a lot more audience participation in the surveys. I really appreciate that. And then I was able to put up here at the top, which Power Rangers do you want to be? I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is the cause. Okay, that's the Pokemon theme song. Yes, I want to be a Pokemon master too. But we're not talking about Ash Ketchum and Misty and all of them. We are talking about which Power Ranger do you want to be? I want to be the White Ranger, simply because it came down to the weaponry. In the name of being authentic to the Power Rangers, I had to have that one, because the Pink Ranger, I'm like, she don't have enough. What am I supposed to do with this? The Yellow Ranger, I'm like, I don't want daggers. The Blue Ranger, I like the color blue, but it just, y'all know. See, you want to be the black guy. I think this is the first person who said that. We so far in the live stream, it's been green, heavy on the green, and mentions of it being versus the Green Ranger or the White Ranger, which is why I started looking up online the comparisons between the Green Power Ranger and the White Power Ranger, because it was kind of like a tie. Because to me, they're technically one and the same. Tommy was green, then Tommy was white, but it's a pick even between that if you have to choose. Power Ranger Season 1, Tommy Green or Tommy White? Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. So, So we have here all the cool Power Rangers and their weaponry. Let me go back to where I was at. I was reading all their weaponry at the bottom. Hang on, we have him in, I could tell you in a minute, just one moment. Just a minute, John. The answer is in here because we did read about that, because there is one. And I was floored. I was like, there was actually one in the Power Rangers. So we have Tommy, Billy. Who had that one? Let me look. Zach was he had the dagger. She had the dagger one. The Ranger, Pilot, Triceratops. I think it was further down. Dragon Dagger, Sabosaur, Dragon Zord, Ninja Zord. Okay, so Rocky DeSantos, the second Red Ranger of MMPR, and the Red Ninja Ranger, he had the 8 Ninja Zord. So he wields the Power Sword, pilots the Red Dragon Thunder Zord after Jason, Ape Ninja Zord, Red Shogun Zord, and Tyrannosaurus Dinozord after Jason, also commands the Thunder Megazord after Jason. Ninja Megazord and Shogun Megazord Rocky was portrayed by Stephen Carden. So the Red Ranger had the gorilla one, but there was one, and I didn't even know that. I'm like, when did they insert that into Power Rangers? I'm like, I thought only Beast Wars had that. Y'all remember Beast Wars? Wasn't it Beast Wars? They were like, I am reborn. My mom didn't like when I went around the house saying that, so it only encouraged me to say more. Gravy train dog food, gravy train dog food, gravy train dog food. All right, we have a smooth 10 in the chat, so let me read what we have right here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, pets, plants, and animals, today's survey, the second survey from my cool peeps. Would you like for us to talk about Power Rangers next Monday? 70% of my cool peeps said yes, and 30% says no. Now, I've read the survey twice, and it's still been leaning more towards the yes. So I will give you guys another installment of Power Rangers talk and chat on Monday. And so let me end the poll right there. We're going to stop it right there. Box that up pretty in a little bowl. And we're going to talk about Power Rangers. Shalom. Hoo. Michael Jackson. Oh, on Monday. Happy birthday. We've got a birthday in the chat. This is the second birthday we had today, guys. So we're putting birthday cakes in the chat. So let me put some birthday cakes in the chat for you. Happy birthday. Let me see. Let me put in cakes. Type in that. Congratulations. I'm glad you're here. We can celebrate your birthday here. You're the second person who came in with their celebrating their birthday. Wow. B-I-R-T-H-D-A-Y. B-I-R-T-H. Y'all, I need to remember to install Grammarly in here. B-I-R-T-H-D-A-Y. Ha ha, Schumer, murmur. Ha, Schumer, murmur, Schumer, murmur. Happy birthday! Yay! Woo! Happy birthday. That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, you are welcome. You are more than welcome. Yeah, another birthday shout out. Excellent. So we've done 2 surveys today. Congratulations, Tarsus, for making the squad. You are one of the moderators. Thank you so much for coming in, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. We have so much audience participation. I have so many notes in here, y'all, in addition to last week's notes. If you're interested in wondering what I'm going to be talking about tomorrow, I'm going to be talking about Jell-O. Did you know that Jell-O has so many? It's a multifaceted event when it comes to Jell-O. I didn't know. Y'all should have saw me the video before last. I had an outer body experience live on this YouTube stream feed. I learned some information about Jello that I cannot unlearn, and I think I just soul went flying out of my body. I was like, I can't, what, Ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing technical difficulties. Elay is lost in an epiphany of thought. We had to wait a minute before she comes back in. Here are the house announcements because we don't know what's going to happen. She just learned something. I was saying, y'all, I was getting nervous. I was like, I don't know if I want to go down this rabbit hole of thought because the way I asked the question in the search engine, but the way it foreshadowed what it was going to say, that's what frightened me. I'm like, wow, the way AI overview is setting up to answer this question for me, it made me want to pause and be like, y'all, I don't like how AI Overview setting up the question. Shouts out to AI Overview. You don't have to change how you're talking with me just because I said that the way you set up the question. Please continue dishing out your answers raw and uncut and uncensored for me. But I'm just talking about you right now, AI. You're the topic of discussion. So when I was reading this question set up by way of AI, I was like, I don't know, man. I think once I read this paragraph, I'm going to find out something I don't need to know. And I done effed around and found out, y'all. I just, it took me out. Boom. Y'all ever see a cow cry? Girl, you moo, moo, moo.
Oh my gosh, Elay, you're turning red!
Girl, you moo, moo, moo. Oh man, I cannot. I can if I believe I can, but at that moment in thought process, I'm like, I cannot. Somebody help me. Somebody
Help me! Help me, please!
Oh man, I'm so happy to be on here, being able to welcome in the Monday work week with all of my cool peeps first and foremost, my family and friends who may be in here behind the scenes, and to the replay gang. I want to thank all of you guys so much for coming in, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing, and celebrating being here on planet Earth all together. Despite it or not, we are all in this together. And that's one thing for sure that you can hold on to, an unwavering thought of trusting your gut. We're all in this together and moving forward. I like that. Moderators are in charge of the hot sauce store. Bam! And once again, memo to myself. Thanks a lot. Now I must open up my clipboard and write down the new tabulator for the tabulations. I like that. Okay, hold on. I'll turn up the music just a smidget or put it closer while I type this in. My music is coming from this tablet. Let me see here. MODERATORS. I like that. Charge of the hot sauce. Oh man. How come it seemed like a donkey should be working there? If we set up a hot sauce store, a donkey working at the hot sauce store, you know, He have on a t-shirt. We'll dye his hair red. We'll dye the donkey's hair red at the tips. We'll brush it up real nice. Put him on a t-shirt and a little tie. And he could be out there being our mascot. Who knows, in this creative world? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, pets, plants, and animals, I have run over my time, but I did it specifically so I could get your information on whether or not you want me to return next Monday with the joyous topic of Power Rangers, and it was a resounding yes. So did I end that survey? I believe I did. Tomorrow I will be on again in the morning mood. We will be talking about Jell-O. So if you want to join in and catch up on what we talked about in reference to Jell-O and learn all the crazy facts, there's the replay gang you can join, and it's a long one. So if you want to just speed it up to 1.5 to get through, you still can. You're not gonna miss anything. You get it all in about half hour time. On Wednesdays we have Baskethead. It's the really intentionally long live stream show with Baskethead. Baskethead is new on the scenes. Baskethead is filling in on the Wednesday slot, where it's an extremely long live stream where we watch movies together, watch me review and react in real time, and talk about that movie afterwards until the wee hours of the morning for me and the wee hours of the night for some of you guys on the other side of the world. Friday, you get your boy Hercules the Shark. He's back by popular demand. Thank you so much for coming in. My name is LA, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. Thank you so much. Shouts out to my moms for coming in, holding it down. Thank you so much for sharing your food recipe. We've got Chile as a mod. We've got Best TV Show Ever as a mod. We have Tarsus as a mod. Thank you all for coming in, sharing your food of the day. Thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Keep moving forward and trusting your guts. It's going to save you. I love you all. High five. Bam. This is my going off song when I remember. I sure murmur, sure Thank you, y'all. Bye-bye.